Howdy, just want to do a quick video showing you some sample metaphors so you can kind of see how other people have done the assignment. And this is up there on Schoology, but for my computer it took forever for this to load. So I want to do a quick video so hopefully it'll go a little bit faster for you. But again, you're going to draw pictures showing what your success in the class looks like. For Danielle here, success looks like music. And you notice she draws the picture, right? And then she labels everything. The labeling is almost more important than the picture you draw because I want to see where your support's coming from, what success looks like, and how you define it. She is missing the sentence that says my success will look like, whatever it's going to look like. But kind of a nice drawing. Success will look like a dapple-colored tree of life. Allie actually had her markers with her when she came into class that day, even though she didn't know this assignment was going on. So hopefully coloring's a little bit fun. Makes it come to life a little bit. But again, notice the labeling, uh, showing us what success looks like, what produces that success. She probably could have labeled the sun there, but it's kind of up to her. But that's kind of what I'm looking for. And like these are some of these are high school students, some of these are college students. But when you start in college, you're a little bitty freshman, a little yellow fish, and eventually you grow into one of the big fish. And that's kind of the goal of life too, right? It might look like blowing a bubble. And she kind of gives the steps. First this happens, and success eventually happens into a nice big bubble there. Might look like catching a fish. Um, some people like to put the paper to the screen and trace. Be careful, don't ruin your computer doing that. But a nice picture there. Kind of enhanced it a little bit there and makes, it's how he labeled everything, right? It can look like a burning candle. You can kind of see, hopefully your success will look like something you're kind of interested in or familiar with. It doesn't have to be super serious. It might be starting as an egg and growing into a big, an adult duck. Kind of a nice one. Looks like a leaping dolphin leaping for the first time. I kind of prefer you label the picture, but if you want to do it this way and label it, put the labels at the bottom, that's fine. Tell us what we're looking at. Some people are pretty good artists. No, I could never draw anything like this. I draw people by using stick figures, right? That's as far as I get. But he's telling us what all the different parts of the car looks like. What makes it go to create his success there. Success can look like having a baby. Might be a little odd for people at your age to think about like that, but um, giving birth and the educational process is a pretty common metaphor. Jesus uses it with Nicodemus, right? It's like being a Christian is like being reborn, right? Plato does the same thing in his allegory of the cave with Socrates. Kind of uses some birthing imagery to indicate a new way of looking at life, and she kind of does the same thing here. Again, nothing graphic there, but it's kind of a fun little metaphor about how education works. Again, doesn't have to be super serious, but make sure you're labeling everything. She could probably use a little bit more labeling here, but kind of a fun picture to show what success looks like to her. But that's kind of what you're looking at. You want to draw a picture. The labeling is the important part. If you're having trouble sending it to me in an email, just give it to Mrs. Phillips, and she'll put it in my mailbox, and we'll find a way to get it up, loaded up later. So don't panic if you're having trouble figuring out how to get it to me. You can just give me the paper copy, and that'll be good for the first day of class. We don't want to panic on the first day. That's kind of what it's going to look like. The metaphor PowerPoint is down here on day one material. Again, it took me a while to load mine. If you don't have PowerPoint on your computer, you may have trouble, so that's why I wanted to do this video. Again, let me know if you have any questions here on the discussion board. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, okay. Now, bye-bye.